All right, guys, so check this out. It almost looks like a big rock, but this is actually a mushroom. This is called a puffball, and it is huge. It's like soft, but it's not really like moist or slimy, kind of like other mushrooms. I'm gonna lift it up. Wow. So that's the only part that's really in the ground. It's huge. So this one is actually edible. They say, you know, it just depends. Sometimes it can cause a little bit of stomach issues with different people. So this will be my first time trying this. So I'm gonna take this back to my parents' house and cook it with my dad, since last time we were lucky enough to find chicken of the woods while we're hiking. And this is just random where I'm dog sitting in their backyard. So this will be my first time trying it. So I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna need 2 hands, and then I'm gonna take this back to my parents' house and surprise my dad, and then see if we can cut this open, see what it looks like inside. I think it's pretty interesting. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. This is huge. Look at that. All right, guys, so last time we found chicken of the woods in the woods. Yeah. So I didn't show my dad yet. He's gonna look at it to see if you think we can eat it or not. I'll let you decide.
Battery cables? Holy man!
I know. Look at that thing. Isn't that big?
Man, that's a puffball.
And the funny thing is, I saw it the first day before we got that heavy rain.
Yeah.
The next day, it like doubled in size. So the first time I saw it, it was only like the end of like it's like this big right here.
Yeah.
And then the very next day, it grew that much just in one more night when it rained.
Man, that blew up like a balloon.
I know, isn't that cool? So it's very fresh.
Yeah.
And that's another mushroom I never had before, which I think you can eat.
No, you can eat it.
We won't eat the whole thing. Maybe we'll just
Don't
eat.
take the whole thing to poison it.
Maybe just a small amount. I do want to see what it looks like inside, though. They said if it's a white texture all the way through,
Yeah.
it's pretty good still. And there's just a really small chance you might get sick.
Well, we're leaving for camping tomorrow. I don't want to get sick.
I know, that's the thing. Well, what about one just cut something this big? I'll try it. I wanted to try just a little bit.
All right, we can try it.
But man, look at this, isn't it?
Yeah, that's soft.
That's pretty cool mushroom. Man, there's a couple bugs on it.
What that looks like.
Oh.
Man.
I don't think it's going to take much cleaning, though.
No. Can you wash it with water?
I think not with water. I think we'll just dust it off really good.
Dust it.
And it doesn't really have much taste, I've heard. I heard that it just absorbs whatever you put on it.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
It looks like almost like a sponge.
Yeah.
More
It's like
bounces.
it probably will. Use as a basketball. All right, guys. So I do want to say that we are not mushroom experts. You shouldn't go out picking mushrooms and eating them. There are some pretty deadly ones out there. So that being said, we are going to try this one, and I'm pretty positive this is not poisonous. So, but this will be our first time, so we're not going to eat a lot. But anyway, now we're just kind of dusting it off. I did see one video of the puffball mushroom, so if I'm doing anything wrong and you guys are expert, you guys can let us know. But it's pretty solid. I'm kind of interested to see what's going to look like inside. I'll cut this right in half. Wow.
Wow.
Look at that. Wow. It's like a bread texture. That's pretty cool. So this is a good sized mushroom. I think the next step, I'm gonna start taking some of the skin off. And here's the skin. It's just like almost like a rubbery feel, like leather. But you're not supposed to eat that, I guess. All right, so this might take some time. We might just fast forward this part, get all the skin off, then I'll cut it up in smaller pieces, and then cook it up like we did before. Usually, with every mushroom we've had so far, we just pretty much cook it the same way. It's just butter and then salt and pepper. And so far, that's been really good. I can't get much bigger piece than that. But it definitely has that mushroom smell.
Town,
you know
yeah.
that one white mushroom that you can buy in stores?
Yeah.
That's what
Smells like?
it really smells like, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna fast forward. We'll get the skin off and then we'll cut it in smaller pieces. Then we'll start cooking this up. It's almost like cutting a loaf of bread. That's pretty cool. Just smells like a mushroom, but yeah. So I think we're gonna start with this, and then just get the skin off. That makes it a little bit easier. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's the way to do it.
that's the way to do it right there.
Yep.
That's cool. All right, so that's all the skin pretty much. So there's really not much cleaning to do. Once you get the skin off, that's where most of the dirt is. And then now, that's a little thick. Maybe I'll just cut this in half and we'll try this and see how it tastes. All right, guys. So they actually just finished eating some bacon. So that's actually the grease that we're using, just to kind of let you guys know what we've done so far. So this is just oil and like the grease from the bacon. So that should, I think, taste pretty good. We usually, for the other kind of mushrooms, we just use butter, melted butter on there, and then just salt and pepper. So here's the first piece. Stick it right in there. So chicken of the woods, morels, and like those button mushrooms. Those are the three that we tried so far. Usually the morels and the button mushrooms. The button mushrooms are the easiest to find. Those are in spring or fall? Fall, okay. And those
Actually in September and October, so.
so coming up, wow. And those are fun because when you usually find a whole stump full. There's so many of them. Morels are really hard to find, and chicken in the woods, I haven't seen a lot of those either. Just that one time randomly hiking. And these I don't see a lot either, so when I saw it, I did want to bring it home and try. So there's a little bit of pepper. A little salt. Smells like mushroom bacon.
Bacon. It's starting to cook.
That'd be pretty good burger. Mm-hmm. Put that on a burger, put the mushroom on there, be like a veggie burger. Yeah, we should. We have a lot left over.
Yeah, we just live on this mushroom. Should I turn it?
Yeah, let's see what it looks like.
Watch out, because it splashes. Oh, yeah. Looks like a fish burger or something.
Yeah, it does. It really does look like some kind of fish. But there's lots of ways to cook this. So if you guys want to look up some other recipes, there's ones where they put like flour on it, seasoning, and they put it in the oven, and it really does look like chicken or something. It does shrink a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think it smells good. I'm not sure if I'm smelling just the
I think it's
bacon.
all the bacon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A little bit so much. Can we take it out?
Yeah, sure. All right, guys. So we think it's finished. Like I said, this is our first time trying it, so we don't want to overly cook it too much. But that's what we think the finished product is so
Yeah.
far. So we're going to cut this and give it a little try. So we're going to get piece number 2 ready. So that's the before and the after. So it does shrink just a little bit. Nice.
Try it so you know it's worth cooking the rest of them.
All right. Want to try it together or me go first?
No, you go first.
Thank you. All right, guys. Here we go.
Be careful, it might be hot.
It honestly doesn't have too much of a smell. Not too much of a taste either.
Oh, really?
But you can taste like the bacon a little bit. You can taste like the mushroomy taste.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, if you taste like other kind of mushrooms, I forget those names, like those big white ones that you see in the store for sale. Like they don't really have a lot of taste. So this absorbs pretty much everything you cook it with. So if you want to taste a certain way, just add the ingredients that you like, and it should kind of taste like that. But I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, some different taste.
Yeah. Another thing to put on our mushroom menu. Not gonna. This one, if you do want to cook it more, this one we didn't cook very long. And it's inside just kind of like it's like moist and wet. But if you did, I kind of like the crunchy.
Maybe we'll cook this
So maybe
one
this will
longer.
cook a little bit longer. Yeah. The other kind of mushrooms, usually we just let this sit and we watch TV for like sometimes 25 minutes. We just wait till they're really crispy. So this one we might cook a little bit longer. I like the edges side. But there's a lot to cook. That's the good thing about those puffballs is they usually grow pretty large. So if you do like the taste, there usually is a lot to cook. Yeah. That one is actually a little crunchy, so.
Okay, with these, probably the thinner you cut them, the crunchier you get them too. So,
Yeah.
you know,
So you can cook them a lot of different ways.
yeah.
If you want, there is one I saw that they put flour over it and then maybe like some flakes and then put them in the oven for like a half hour. So there's different ways you can cook them. All right, so here's round number 2. Looks pretty good. All right, so there's the last of it. We still have more, but I think this is all we're gonna cook for today. So Dad, what do you think? Where does this one go with all the mushrooms you tried? Like if you place them all, like morels, buttons, chicken of the woods.
It's probably fairly equal to chicken in the woods, I
Yeah.
think. And chicken woods is pretty good too. This is, you know,
It's different.
It's different,
Each one
yeah.
is different.
Yeah.
Like the morels, if you guys never had morels before, it's like a sponge. It's big,
Yeah.
but it's like really meaty.
yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then so they all do taste a lot different. And this
Yeah.
one is like a huge sponge kind of.
Yeah, it tastes like
It's
a
like
sponge.
bread. It tastes like a sponge.
No, it's not bad. It's
Yeah.
really, yeah.
It is, and there's lots of different ways you can cook it. So if you
Yeah.
wanted to stick it in the oven with lots of different ingredients, I bet that would taste pretty
Yeah.
good. I saw some videos and they did look pretty
I wonder if you
good.
can freeze that and try that later or not. Probably
I don't
not.
know.
Probably can't freeze
Maybe
it.
the water getting inside
Yeah.
would kind of ruin the taste. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But I think the fresh, the better. Usually, with a lot of mushrooms. As soon as you find them, you probably want to eat them soon.
Yeah.
But another one that we tried. So far we're not sick. So if you see this video coming out,
Yeah.
we're pretty confident this is the one. So
I think we're pretty safe.
yeah.
Yeah.
But mushrooms, you do want to be safe. Make sure you do, because there's lots of different kind of mushrooms. Most are edible, but you know, the ones aren't, could be their last time eating one.
Could kill you.
Yeah. Well, all right, guys, I'm gonna get going. I gotta go do a little job real quick. But we are going camping tomorrow, so that's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
You all packed up, ready to go?
Well, almost. Not
Almost.
much.
Yeah. We don't need a lot.
No. We'll put the bikes on later. And
Yeah, this is a new place. Last time we went to Indiana, last year, is actually the top rated in Indiana, and this one's like the number 2.
yeah.
So,
Well, this was pretty nice.
yeah.
It's supposed to be.
so we're excited to go there as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully get some decent weather, some hiking weather. All right, guys, so let us know about the mushrooms. If you guys have tried this before and how you like to cook them. I think this is pretty good. It's not my favorite mushroom. Probably mine is the buttons too. The buttons
Yeah.
and the morels
Yeah.
are good. But chicken of the woods is really good too. Like I said though, they're all different and they're all worth a try. If you know for sure that they're not the ones that will make you sick. All right, guys, you guys take care. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys next time. We'll be camping pretty soon. So
Yeah, get
we'll
some
see you
videos
guys.
on the camping.
Yeah, we'll get some nice hiking videos. So see you guys later.